Hello, everybody. Welcome into another edition of the Dallas Cowboys Daily Blitz. I'm your host, IndyCar Tim. Thanks for popping on with us here today for a little Cowboys discussion as we are at the end of the regular season, as the Cowboys season has unceremoniously ended, maybe the way we expected it to. I don't know why we expect anything different. Do we? I don't know. Do we expect anything different? Do you guys expect things to be different than either missing the playoffs or a one and done, as we predict so much? I don't know. Maybe not. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Dak Prescott, as now we are 5 years removed from his rookie season and some high expectations. Before we get into that, though, I need to remind everybody, the show today brought to you by BetUS.com, the 3-decade leader in online sports betting. Easier for me to say. Bet with BetUS.com. Log in now and join for 125% cash bonus using the promo code DSP125. Or if you like to bet with crypto, use DSP200 for a 200% bonus on your crypto deposit. What that means is that if you deposit $100, you get an extra $125 in your deposit account. If you bet with crypto, put 100 whatever units, dollars, whatever crypto is. I really don't know how that works. Get an extra $200 / units of crypto in your betting account. But anyway, yeah, DSP125, DSP200 are the promo codes at BetUS.com. Bet sports, casinos, horses, golf, pulp culture, and more at BetUS.com. You bet, you win, you get paid. Thank you, BetUS.com. I did well with the golf picks here over the weekend. For sure, made a little bit of cash there. But let's get into, we'll get some production music for you guys. Let's get into some Dak Prescott talk, shall we? As we are now 5 years and one playoff victory removed from his rookie season. It had such high expectations, by the way, that rookie season. Really cost Tony Romo his job. You know, we don't know that Tony Romo would have ever been healthy again at all, but it is what it is. And, you know, Dak was playing so well. Tony just sort of, even when he came back, or he could have come back, he kind of just said, you know what? Yeah, I'm done. Give it to Dak. And that was a remarkable rookie season. No fourth-round pick had ever started 16 games as a rookie. The team's winning streak that season under Dak, of course, hit 11 games. When Tony finally said, yeah, see ya, done. I think I'm going to go sit by Jim Nance and maybe call games in the booth. And it was evident at that time. Maybe we found something better than Tony Romo. We finally got a guy better than Tony Romo. No bashing on Tony Romo. Look, I'm not a big Tony Romo fan. Everybody knows that. I love him in the booth. I just never thought he was that great as a quarterback. He certainly had some shining moments. There's no question. And he was exciting and thrilling to watch at times. But I think his record stands for itself, that he never was able to get the job done. So again, 5 years, one playoff victory for the Cowboys later. I don't think we know as much about Dak Prescott as we probably should by now. I know he got paid $160 million, 4 years. He is definitely being paid like a Super Bowl winning quarterback. And that is no knock on him. You're going to take the money. I don't blame him for taking the money. But he hadn't even come close to playing in a Super Bowl. Not even close to playing in a Super Bowl. So I don't know if it's, I don't know what his issues were. We know he was injured this year. There doesn't appear to be, some of the differences, there doesn't appear to be that gunslinger mentality that maybe we thought there would be coming into it, like Tony Romo had. He doesn't look like Tony Romo when he throws the ball, which is fine. Some quarterbacks can throw receivers open. Dak doesn't look like he's able to do that. You got to have a really good, what they call catching radius as a receiver to be successful with Dak as your quarterback. So, there's a lot of ways he doesn't look anything like Tony Romo. And there's a lot of ways he looks just like Tony Romo. When you look at the measurables, the records, the playoff records, win and loss achievements, he looks just like Tony Romo. And to bore you and get into some statistics here, some numbers, Romo won 61.4% of the games that he started. Dak has won 62.3% of the games that he started. Dak's passer rating is a little bit better, 98.7, as as Tony's was 97.1, partly because he completed 66.6% of his passes to Romo's 65.3. And when we look back at Dak's rookie year, we know that he had that NFL record, 176 passes without an interception, breaking Tom Brady's record. And we thought, well, surely that's going to set Dak apart from Tony Romo, who was kind of an interception machine. And they were always just bad interceptions, too. We saw Jimmy Garoppolo throw one down there yesterday. If you watched the 49ers and the Rams, we thought it would be a game-costing interception down at the goal line, but it looked a lot like a Tony Romo pass. Not going to lie. So, Prescott's career right now, 1.7% of his passes being intercepted is better than Romo's, as Romo's was 2.7. But we know Tony was more willing to take risks on the field. Again, that gunslinger mentality that we don't see with Dak. So with Romo, again, getting into tired head statistics, 5.7 of his passes found the end zone compared to Dak's 4.9. So, Romo's stats weren't as good, but he took more risks. Dak looks to be a little more conservative, so his numbers are just a little bit better. Again, stupid statistics. In the grand scheme of things, they don't mean anything when you've got one playoff win in 5 years, especially when you had high expectations. Dak's 1-3 in playoff games. Tony had the same record after 6 years as a starter, 1-3. He finished his career 2-4. Do we expect better than 2-4 for a career playoff record for Dak? I think so, right? I mean, I did. I think Jerry does, with $160 million over 4 seasons. And again, not everything was Dak's fault. Lack of success in the playoffs. However, man, a lot of it is. You're the quarterback. You get the blame when you lose. You get the praise when you win. It goes both ways. And I think that, especially last half of the season, I thought a lot of them. Yeah, they finished 12-5. I know they finished 12-5. But again, we've beat this into the ground. They didn't play well against good teams. And that's not all Dak's fault. I put a lot of the blame on Kellen Moore for his play calling. I put a lot of the blame on Mike McCarthy for maybe not helping Kellen Moore. But this show's about Dak and Tony. So, good quarterbacks you think about, they just find a way to win in the playoffs, right? They just find a way to win. Doesn't make them a good quarterback or a bad quarterback, their playoff record. Look at Dan Marino, certainly. Never won a Super Bowl. You won a share of playoff games. Never won a Super Bowl. Of course, his second year got lost to they lose to the 49ers? Yeah. Joe Montana and the 49ers. Played in 3 AFC championship games. Dan Marino was 8-10 in the playoffs. So, yeah, not a great playoff record. No Super Bowls, but still, of course, top 3 greatest quarterbacks of all time. And I'm not a big Marino fan, but I recognize the statistics. Tony Romo and Dak Prescott have led the Cowboys to 7 playoff appearances in the last 16 years. And we all know the conference title drought. Got now 1 more year. But do you think that Dak Prescott, he's now 5 years in, 6 years in, do you see him in his career leading the Cowboys to 7, 8, 9, 10 more playoff appearances? I mean, that'd be hard to accomplish. So his record's not going to be any better, unless he manages to somehow win 3 Super Bowls in a row. I kind of feel like he's doomed to be tagged with playoff choke. So whatever you want to call it. And you can compare it to Matt Stafford. Look what Matt Stafford did now. Look what he's doing in L.A. Look what he did in Detroit. For 12 years in Detroit, he couldn't win a playoff game. And now in 1 season, he's going to the NFC Championship game with a good team around him, with a good ownership group, with a good owner, with a good club. And now he's tagged as a playoff winner. So good for him. So anyway, I don't want to beat a dead horse here with Dak's performance. We're headed towards year 7 with Dak. Yes, he's been, I realize a lot of his, well, all of his early years were with Jason Garrett, and I don't know what that will get you. Obviously not success. Well, now he's got Kellen Moore, but Kellen Moore seems all that luster is worn off of Kellen Moore. I mean, I've talked to numerous people that don't even want him around next season as an offensive coordinator. We're kind of hoping he gets hired as a head coach somewhere. Bring somebody new in. It's literally been, 3 seasons? So, anyway, there's your Dak and Tony Romo comparison. And it's really funny because you remember Dak's early years when after that first season when he wasn't playing very well, hey, can Tony Romo come back? He was already in the booth. Tony Romo was never coming back after he retired. That was ridiculous. Funny, but ridiculous. Anyway, there is your Cowboys Daily Blitz today here on the Fish Report YouTube channel. We appreciate everybody that tunes in, everybody that subscribes, comments, likes the videos. We do appreciate you very much because that just makes it more visible for other Cowboys fans, other people to see. Make sure you share the channel, share the videos with your friends, your other Cowboys fans. Make sure you share these in your little Facebook Cowboys groups that you're in. Use them as argument points, talking points. Amaze your friends. Amaze your wife with how much Cowboys information you've got here from the Fish Report YouTube channel. But again, I am IndyCar Tim. We appreciate you tuning in here with us today for some Dak and Romo talk. Do you think Dak's better than Romo? I want to hear from you. Who's better, Dak or Tony, at this point in their careers? Who would you rather have? Let me know while you're on YouTube or on over at Twitter at IndyCar Tim. And until next time, we'll see you.